Hello guys, how are you? The next story is A Retrieved Reformation by O. Henry. The main character in this story, Jimmy Valentine, is a safecracker. He opens safes illegally and steals the money and other valuables stored inside. There are three ways to open a safe: by determining the combination of the lock, by drilling, or by using explosives. Jimmy has his own set of tools, preferring the drilling method. And here comes the big question: who deserves a second chance? Everybody makes mistakes, sometimes bad ones. But some people, if they are lucky, are given a chance to redeem themselves. Would you give a second chance to a friend who betrayed you? Would you give a second chance to your little sibling who broke your cell phone? Would you give a second chance to your dog that ate your soccer shoes? What criteria would you choose? In a retrieved reformation, a man has the opportunity to change his scheming ways. The text analysis for this story is third-person point of view. The third-person point of view in a story is expressed by a narrator who tells the story using pronouns he, she, it, and they. This point of view can be omniscient and limited. In the omniscient, the narrator tells what all the characters in the story are thinking, feeling, and doing. In the limited, the narrator tells the thinking, feeling, and actions of only one character. For example, the principal felt relieved as he read the teacher's note. The student sitting in front of him, nervously wondering what was to happen to her, would get a second chance after all. Question number 1. How do you know which person point of view is used in these sentences? It is third-person point of view because third-person pronouns are used. Question number 2. How do you know what kind of person is the narrator using? It is omniscient because the narrator knows what each character thinks and feels. And the reading skill is to predict. One way to make reading a story even more interesting is to predict what will happen next. When you predict, you combine information from the text with their prior knowledge to guess what might happen next. For example, remember the two sentences we read before? Then predict how the student in the example above will feel when she hears the news. Exactly, she will be happy. The story, A Retrieved Reformation, is about a man called Jimmy Valentine, a notorious safecracker. He is released from prison and now he has the chance to start a new dignified life or to go back to his old and well-known thief life. As you read, think about what motivates Jimmy Valentine to become Ralph Spencer. So, are you ready to read? After you read, I'm sending you a predict worksheet to use while you read. You can write your predictions and explain why you are predicting it, and answer the question in 2 paragraphs. Then, I'm asking you to write Annabelle's inner thoughts in 2 diary entries. A diary entry is a first-person writing that has been organized by date. For the first diary entry, reread line 145, which includes a few details revealing the thoughts and feelings of Annabelle. Write what is learned about her affection for Jimmy from this passage in 2 paragraphs. On the second diary entry, reread lines 189 and 226 through 228. This also includes details revealing her thoughts and feelings. Write what she must have been thinking and feeling as she watched Jimmy open his suitcase, supposedly full of shoehorns, and proceed skillfully unlock the bank vault. Also in 2 paragraphs. Since the narrator didn't give us dates, you can choose any date in the 19th century and write it in Word and upload it in Classroom. Use letter size 14. Alright, have fun!